Hello and welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 27 March 2019. Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
If you've been watching our videos all along, you know that all of a sudden you're seeing a wider view of range. We're using a GoPro right now.
We have upgraded.
Somewhat, yeah. So we don't have to like sit all cramped and you see all corners and
Next time you can fit like 5 people already. Like usually will be cut half.
yeah, usually won't be cut half. I won't be cut half as well. So that's a small upgrade. The headlines for this week: Apple announced the Apple TV Plus that makes Facebook Watch look like child's play. Facebook admits storing hundreds of millions of passwords in plain text. Christchurch killing prompted questions. Can Facebook block these live videos? YouTube tried original content and decided not to continue. Facebook Messenger adds reply to text feature. Instagram adds checkout feature.
Yay!
Finally. Now back to the stories. Apple announced the TV Plus that makes Facebook Watch looks like child's play. Facebook has been trying to focus on original content for a while now. And just last week, they said that they were going to put more money into original entertainment content. We talked about this, right?
Yep.
And they said that they were going to put as much as 200,000 per episode on a good original entertainment content. But try as they might, their content has always been pretty crappy short stories that nobody actually really want to watch. It's like those 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute stuff that it's a bit short and it's
not well curated.
It's not well curated. It's a bit rubbish. It's like those cat videos that everybody love to watch but hate about it. It's like
which one? The Nyan cat?
Like cats that follow the laser lights and
like that.
all these weird videos that you watch on Facebook. You hate it because you feel as if you lose so much time watching something that you don't gain any entertainment.
It's like an article without any topic.
Any topic in it, yeah. And it's those kind of content that we love and hate, right? We hate it because it wastes our time. We love it because it is so droning that we fall into it and we go one video after another. So
it's consuming.
Yeah. So Facebook tries very hard to give us more of those kind of senseless videos. Whereas just 2 days ago, Apple announced their TV Plus. And it sounds like, just on the surface itself, you know how well Apple is with marketing stuff that sometimes may or may not even happen. Like
over promise.
Yeah, like they have the Air charger that they've been promising for the past 2 years and nothing. We still haven't seen the Air charger yet.
Yeah, because someone have already created it. Just saying.
Okay. Let's take a diversion out, right? The Air charger is technically a Qi charger. Qi is the company that makes this charging plates that you put all your devices on,
and then you
just charge, right? So if the Qi charger is already available somewhere, everywhere else, and everybody else is using it, right? Why is it still so difficult for Apple
because
buy the Qi charger, put a white color slab on it, put the Apple logo on it, and then call it?
I guess it's like probably ego lah, I'm gonna create the first ever creation Qi charger, then 2 days later someone created it, then you're like
alamak, someone
then you're like okay, let's just forget about it.
But they have been promising everybody this charging
Qi
plate
charger.
And right now the AirPod 2nd generation comes with the charging
Qi charger,
the box, right?
One,
There actually has a Qi charger plate there that you can actually put on any Qi charger and it actually charges wirelessly. But Apple still hasn't come out with the charging plate yet.
Or maybe what is delaying them? I don't know.
I don't know as well. I mean, it's not difficult to just go buy the plate from Qi and then rebrand it and then call it your own, and everybody will buy it because it's revolutionary.
Maybe they just want to be the first mover lah. Like someone.
But they're already not the first mover because
they're scared.
Let's go back to our story. Sorry, we kind of
TV Plus
took a little bit of a turn. So just 2 days ago, Apple announced their TV Plus, and it sounded like it would essentially destroy Facebook Watch. Even without announcing the price of the subscription fee, knowing that it's going to be a subscription. We don't know how much is it going to be monthly. It probably is going to be something like Netflix or Amazon Prime, which is about our price, about 40 to 50 ringgit per month. Apple got everybody excited with names like Steven Spielberg, J.J. Abrams, Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston, and Oprah. You had me at Jennifer Aniston.
Well, it's Oprah.
And it's Oprah. So this right, this is a slap to Facebook, saying that this is how big companies use their money to take over industries, right? And Facebook should actually watch and learn. No pun intended.
Well, it's Apple anyways. They were once revolutionary.
Yeah.
So
But we talk about this now, right? So there was a time when TV was pay-per-view, which means that we have to pay money to actually view a certain collection of channels. Like previously, it was all free when there had a lot of ads. Way long time ago, right, when we had TV with Antenna, TV 123, and TV7 and everything. Then you have Metro TV and Astro, which is pay TV, which is
still got ads.
which is supposed to promise no ads, but they fill up ads anyway, right?
But they have to make money
Yeah, so it's like weird because we pay money to
get ads again.
to get more ads, and then we went down to the point where there was a rampant piracy of videos and all that, and then Netflix and all come in, and then they took over with subscription model, which iFlix didn't do well because they are still stuck in their little world. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do. I've tried to use iFlix. They say now it's free to watch.
Okay, but
you only watch the first episode of the series. So it's like they tune in with you, and then you say, "Oh, you gotta pay money."
Yeah.
So
doesn't work lah.
then now the problem now is that every company, every big publication, every big production company thinks that they can create a subscription channel and charge people for it. So imagine now you have Netflix that can show some shows but cannot show others, because some other shows are owned, like Friends, they're owned by some other
media
company, and that media company will create their own subscription service, which they will charge another $50 and $50 and $50 and $50. So at this point, it will actually cost us, right, a few $1,000 a month just to watch let's say of 100 channels, of 100 shows in one subscription plan that this company provides. We only want 2 or 3, and just to watch that 2 or 3, we have to pay $50 and $50 and $50. There's a few $1,000 just to watch that. And I think these two things will happen. Number one is that piracy will come back.
Yep, because it's free.
Yeah. And number two, if Astro can continue to do this, provide a subscription, but it is a subscription in a way where we get to choose what are the top, let's say, 50 TV shows we want to watch.
Okay.
And they will pay to rent those specific TV shows from different publishers, and compile them into a channel, like a collection of channels for us to watch.
Like a customized, I'll say top recommended.
Yeah, it's like you're going to Fishbowl and you can choose your topping.
Yeah, that's the
right?
topping that you
want.
Like,
choose the four A listed TV shows. Choose the maybe 5 B listed TV shows, or choose the don't know how many.
Fishbowl, right?
Yeah, it's like Fishbowl, right?
Fishbowl?
Yeah.
The
Fishbowl, the one where
favorite.
the
zap fan, the expensive zap fan.
The expensive zap fan.
3 ringgit you top up this list of thing, or 5 ringgit you top up this list of
Oh my god, the expensive zap fan. That's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, man, it's that
So
expensive.
I think if Astro would come out with a subscription model like this, I think they will be the first to come up with this, and they will do very, very well. Not just in Malaysia, but they should do it regionally. So if anyone who's working in Astro, who's watching this,
Hi Edison.
you should talk to your boss. This is the way you should go. You shouldn't follow what Netflix and all are doing. You should jump ahead and go right into the next stage of it.
True, because you can charge different price for, let's just say, what is it? Is it called a merchant or something? Merchant, let's say call it merchant media that wants more profit from you. Then you just categorize them in probably a higher pay premium price lah.
Yeah.
Let's just say, because not everyone's price will be the same.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want to be in the losing end. You want to make sure all your margins are the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alright, so next up, Facebook admits storing hundreds of millions of passwords in plain text. Wow. When will this ever end for Facebook?
Poor Facebook.
Since 2012, there has been a bug in Facebook's system that converted the password of users into plain text instead of encrypted characters. This discovery has been made January this year by a Facebook staff, and the company admitted this last week. Most of the users affected were on Facebook Lite, their lighter app that uses less data, some on the Facebook and Instagram apps. If you have received a notification on this, be sure to change your password. And don't use the same memory system to generate the new password.
Okay, since the keyword here is since 2012. Password has been in plain text. Hundreds of millions of them are in plain text since 2012. This is not about whether you can change your password or not, but it is about if you are able to get 100 million passwords from people, right? You will be able to create a kind of algorithm that studies how people generate passwords.
Yeah.
And from there, you can create a password generator that can hack into 100 million accounts worldwide, possibly worldwide. Because whenever we generate password, right, we always use a system, right? Whether it's like this or someone's birthday or whatever it is,
Family,
or
whatever
yeah,
it is.
or you know,
There's a similarity.
Yeah, there is always a
character.
similarity so that you remember it. And as much as we keep telling people to use password managers, a lot of us don't do it because it's a very hassle. It's like I have a password that I can't remember, which is troublesome. And what if I'm traveling somewhere and I need to go to Gmail and then the password I don't remember and I cannot access the password manager to get into it and my phone is dead and things like that. So they want to have that kind of security where they remember everything in the back of their head. But things that we remember have to have a certain system to it. And we cannot use like those we cannot have those like 12 key encryption kind of weird
like WQ that
like capital WQ exclamation mark hash
in my life.
I use that now. I still feel insecure sometimes when I'm traveling, but
can access me.
You need to have I use LastPass, which is the password manager.
Okay.
So I need to remember one password. So that password has to be a strong password. So it's a very long password, it's very strong, it's got all kinds of stuff in there. I need to remember that. So if I have amnesia or I knock my head on something and I forget, so I have no access to anything.
You write in your will.
Yeah, I'll write in my will. My LastPass password is this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like some Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cracking the code.
So this is scary because since 2012 this thing has been going on. There's a bug in the system, right? And only now Facebook is admitting that they have something
Storing
like
your password.
Yeah, they have been storing our password in plain text like this. And I think Facebook needs to up their game on being actually ethical about doing business.
Okay lah, I'm already set Facebook with this.
It's like they totally don't care about they don't care about the human part of doing business. They just
I'm algorithm.
Yeah.
Algorithm is life. You found out.
Yeah.
Okay lah, you can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think what would excite me is when Facebook does something ethical and there's no hidden agenda to it.
I know, right? It's like
oh my god, I need to buy Toto already.
Just do it for the sake of doing it, not don't have an ulterior motive to it, and just be human for once. Just be ethical. Just help people for once. Instead of coming out and saying you help people and you're nice, but actually you're not.
Hidden agendas.
Facebook. You need to learn how to run business.
Alright.
Next up. Christchurch killing prompted questions. Can Facebook block these live videos? Critics had been hard on Facebook since the live video of the Christchurch killing was published on its platform 2 weeks ago. Some have been calling the company to tighten their videos and potentially block similar content from going out in the first place. While it's ideal, creating a system to block live videos isn't possible unless the live video is delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it goes out on the spot, right, it will take
live.
a while for even the algorithm to catch it, because algorithm catch trends and you need to have a trend. Like for example, I know this would sound very bad and insensitive to some of our viewers and listeners, but let's just say, for example, we just use this as an analogy. I haven't watched the video, so I have no idea what to base it on.
Okay.
Uh, that person walking into a mosque, and that person has to start engaging with a gun against people for the algorithm to actually key in and make sense of the trend to say that, okay, this person is being hostile, he's using a gun and he's killing people and there's blood. So in order for that to happen, the live video needs to run for a while. The verification needs to happen. So if they block it immediately, that is the first stage, right? But what if they just do the flagging and a human needs to actually do the blocking? So the human needs to be there, receive the flag, and then watch it and then ban it.
And you're not the only one, remember.
Yeah, so imagine if there are millions upon millions of live videos going out every minute. It's virtually impossible to stop something before it
happens.
starts.
It's like you're trying to stop a crime when a crime is happening. You just can't.
Yeah,
Or you want to
yeah.
report a crime when a crime is happening.
Yeah.
Just
There has to be a delay, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, while it's very bad for this to happen, because so many people lost their lives that day, and especially kids, right, should not be seeing things like this. But it's like saying
it's like asking kids not to read newspaper.
or no, or
don't see that.
it's like we are banning all knives because knives can kill people. But knives are meant to cut stuff.
It's the
right?
purpose, intention.
It's
behind
what
using
yeah
knife.
exactly. It's the intention some people use, and these things are rare and very, very fine between, and we hope that it will never happen again. But even if it does, it's very, very rare. And I think, in my opinion, we shouldn't disable a feature that is intended for good and for social use,
misused it.
because
you just can't control
a
it.
few people misuse it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think we can control it.
Yeah, I don't think we can control it either. Yeah. Unless there is a way to for the algorithm to catch it like right on the spot. The first time a gun comes out, straight away goes off. So, and then you will get to flag a lot of people who are holding like fake guns and bubble guns and PUBG
Then you say
games.
Facebook sian low, keep banning you.
Yeah.
Do what also got problem.
Yeah.
Alright.
So hard to please.
Next, YouTube tried original content and decided not to continue. YouTube introduced YouTube Red a couple of years ago to compete with the likes of Netflix and Amazon Prime videos. After 3 years, they've decided that it was not worth the effort. Netflix and Amazon spent some billions of dollars making high-quality originals. Bloomberg suggested that with a healthy 15 billion in ad sales last year alone, they are already in a strong place without exclusive content, and perhaps they could focus on making that better instead of splurging billions competing in a new area. It's just doing what you're strong at, no YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't think YouTube should go into originals, but I think it was good for YouTube to actually try doing that, and then realizing that it's not something
it's not your strength.
Yeah, it's not their strength. It's not something they're good at, so they shouldn't even bother doing it.
Don't be like Facebook. Don't
Yeah,
be
right. Don't be everything for everyone. So YouTube is good in their place. YouTube is good in selling ads. They're good in free content, and because it's a free content place, I don't think YouTube should go into subscription unless you create a different brand and then say this is a subscription
under YouTube's
area.
brand. But then you there's another image branding for
But
this tube thing.
But if it's for me, I wouldn't even call it YouTube. I would call it by
new,
different name.
different name?
Like a Google TV or something like that.
It's just another business lah.
Just another business.
It's like Milo won't have what you call that, Honey Star together. It's
yeah,
two
exactly.
different
They're from the same company, but they're not the same thing.
Yeah,
although they work together because you can put Milo on Honey Star, Honey Star on Milo.
But yeah, one is chocolate, one is honey.
Yeah,
and Star.
so it's chocolate.
You can't like Milo Star. You know. Alright, so Facebook Messenger adds reply to text feature. In a continual effort to integrate all their messages apps into one, Facebook released a feature that we already have and used frequently on WhatsApp. The reply to, this is the feature that allows us to reply to specific text in order to avoid confusion. All you have to do is press and hold the desired chat bubble and tap the right arrow.
This is good. I liked it because I also use Messenger with my family.
In a group chat?
In a group chat,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And I like to I like that this feature is coming to Messenger. It should have been there a long time ago. But this also proves that Facebook's aim to centralize everything
Make it
is
the same.
coming into place with all these features coming together.
So it's a good thing.
Yep. Next up, Instagram ads checkout feature.
Yes.
We talked about this sometime last year when we initially reported it, where Instagram is planning to take on Pinterest by adding checkout features directly into the platform. Well, it's here, at least in the US, for now. Early reports show that we can now directly tap on a tagged brand on a post or story and be directed to a checkout window where we can select the product and variations and make payment without leaving Instagram.
Quicken the buying process.
Yeah, it quickens the buying process, and we think this is a very significant step because it takes Instagram into a completely new level where in the beginning Instagram has always been a place for brand awareness, but now it is a place where we can
Purchase
do
products.
sales, we can do lead generation and sales, do actual purchasing. So Instagram can potentially be a proper solid website, social media, messaging. Facebook is hoping to make Instagram like WeChat. Because WeChat is social media, it's messaging,
It's all in one.
yeah, you can buy stuff, and I'm pretty damn sure I can make a bet with anyone that Facebook will introduce with the checkout system their own e-wallet,
Face pay.
yeah, face pay, or their
Pay.
own or their own currency system, yes, like
Face
their own
coin.
their own Bitcoin. So there's like face coin, face pay, yeah.
You know, like the Grab pays all this thing lah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they will do that. So Instagram will likely become that platform.
IG coin.
Yeah, but they do need to fix their messaging system though. I use Instagram messaging a lot and it's really annoying to use.
It's not very friendly as of for now lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright, that's all for Social Media Weekly this week. Social Media Weekly podcast is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. I'm quite surprised why we are not on Stitcher yet. I've been trying to get on Stitcher. I think Stitcher is not linked to Anchor.
no, it's exclusive one.
Yeah.
By invitation in the future.
Oh, really? Okay.
You need to be invited.
Damn.
So
I want to be invited to
So you
Stitcher
can-
because I
yeah,
use Stitcher
really
a lot. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. This is Social Media Weekly episode 27th March 2019. My name is Sean.
Okay.
We hope that we can get into Stitcher soon, this year or next year. Au revoir.
See ya.